Hello guys, right, on today's video we're going to be removing the bearing carrier from the swing arm. Before we do that, I've got to do this. Don't forget, if you like my videos, give them a thumbs up. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I have to tell you that I made a slight error with this. So basically, what it is, if that's better, bearing, no, nut. What am I talking about? See, look, I can't even get that one right. Okay, nut. That's the conical washer that you need to be careful of which way round you take it out. That's a spacer, that's a spacer. That's a collared spacer, that's a normal spacer. This, as I say, you have to be careful which way you take it out. Now, I've bought a new nut and a new conical washer. The washer was £3, the nut was £5, so I'm replacing both of those two. Okay, I don't need to replace the spacers, they just need a good clean up, and that should be fine, along with the rest of this. And there's a lot of rust that was on this shaft, which is no wonder it didn't want to come out. So there we go, so that's that. So, to get this bearing carrier out of this swing arm, we need 6mm Allen key bolt, nut, Allen key socket. Well, let me start again. So what we need a 6mm Allen key to get the nuts out of here. That's a torque bar, nut. That's the caliper holder or carrier, whatever you want to call it. A Circlip plier, and then that should literally come out. So if you notice, it can't go that way because you've got this big flange on it. So as obviously it's held in by that sandwiched, and then obviously the hub then comes in and sandwiches it from that side and that side, so it's all sandwiched together. So, oh, and also a 17mm socket to remove the pinch bolt, so then everything should come out. So let's start off by taking off our Allen key bolts. Now this bottom Allen key bolt should have a split pin in it, but it doesn't, and there's been a few kind of caused me a bit of controversy when I've ever had the MOT. But according to the manual and Fowler's schematics, there should be, it's looking rather dirty, a split pin in there. Sit. That's probably the most easiest part of this bike actually being taken off. So it should look like that. Yes, so there should be a split pin. Obviously there can't be a split pin in there because the simple reason is it just screws into the arm. And what I don't want to do is I don't want to lose that collet there, which I'm going to put back onto there. And then that I'm actually going to screw back into the bottom of this. So I know where they're from. Right, okay, so that's that done. So now the bearing, not the bearing carrier, the caliper carrier needs to come off. Now, if you're anything like me, I'm really crap with Circlips, which is why I've got these lovely things. They're ratcheted, so they actually hold it. I will admit, I am absolutely crap with Circlips. I really am. And it's just a case of he says, trying to locate the holes. There they are. Put your Circlip pliers in. And get it stuck. Oh, that is stuck. There we go. One Circlip out. I may replace that. Looks a bit bent. So I'll see how much a new one of those is. I might replace that. So hopefully now this... Oh God! No wonder it's stiff to bloody... That's rather dirty, isn't it? No wonder it's stiff to adjust. Okay, so that's that bit. Now, it's not going to come out because the pinch bolt's still in. Let's put you over there. So what we need to do now is release that pinch bolt, which I said is a 17mm. This hook here is what the brake hose it hooks into to stop it from fouling on the wheel. Oh God, that's tight. There we go. Might need some cleaning up inside that groove there for the Circlip as well. You gonna come out? Why presto? Hey presto, should I say. 1 pinch bolt. Now that's done. Will this bearing carrier come out? Yeah, look at that. There it is. Now surprisingly that's quite clean, but inside, as you can see, it's not. There's lots of nastiness inside this. I'm not quite sure. These bearings have gone. So there's a bearing there, which doesn't seem to even want to turn. So there's 2 bearings, one inside, one at the front, one at the back. The front one is completely gone. So I'm wondering if that seal's gone, which is what's allowed water to get in. Now really this should be packed with grease, so that as you're riding along it melts it and replenishes the bearings. And there's no grease in there at all. It's empty, it's dry. It's very dry, which is not very good. Now I did look at the book and there's no schedule on this for servicing this, but the brakes should have their fluid changed every 12 months. So I'm thinking I might start actually servicing this every 12 months. So taking this out and changing the grease and making sure that the grease is fine and there's no contamination. Because this has obviously got water in, which is what's caused the damage, because you can see how much rust there is on that. At least I hope you can. But there's lots of rust on that. You'll probably see better when I get the bearings out. And these, yeah, they don't, actually I've got to admit, this needle bearing doesn't feel bad, but I think I would be stupid not to replace it. I really would. Probably look different when I give it a bit of it. Now I can see great big chunks. I don't know. It's very gritty. So there we go. That's what the hub sits in, and allows you to adjust the chain. So that was easy, weren't it? Thank you very much for watching, guys. And as I said, don't forget, if you like my videos, give them a thumbs up. I would be really foolish not to take the swing arm off at this precise moment in time in order to check the bearings on the swing arm. Although it goes quite well, I need to give it a check. Otherwise, we could have problems later on, and then it'd give me a chance to give the swing arm a good clean up. So the next video should be me removing the swing arm. Catch you again next time. Cheerio, arrivederci, and goodbye from a dismantled Scarlett.